Today I have with me the BG lead of Azure in Singapore, Vera. You're new to Microsoft Singapore.
I've been in role now for 7 months.
And where did you come from?
So I actually started as a graduate back in the Netherlands. Then I moved to Melbourne for about 4 years and then eventually thought, let's do something different and make the jump into the Azure Business Group. One of the things I spend most of my time on is really connecting with people like yourself to learn more about what you've heard within your teams. That's why I talk a lot with Francois, with Andrea, who are both CSA managers. So they obviously know a lot about which technologies are we talking about with our customers. And it's very important that they keep coming to me with that feedback so that I can focus on the areas that I need to focus on. And based on that, I really try to consolidate that in the key asks. That actually gives me a great playing field or playing ground to focus on those areas that I think need more attention, or we could do better, or we could do more of.
And Azure is key to us, right? Especially for the CSAMs and the CSAs. So the more we know and understand the strategy of Azure, the better we can execute it as well from CSAs and CSAMs.
That's why, especially also when it comes to the CSAs, but also the specialists, the account managers, the partner managers, I really hope that they always come to me when they see an opportunity to improve.
We love partnering with you, especially I would say about the Data Fest and the UpFest.
The Azure Data Fest attracted hundreds of people across the Singapore market, and that's also the reason why we now are launching the App Fest. What I loved about it is that your team actually came to me and told me, well, these are the 8 topics that are really hot in the market. I mean, technology is the fastest moving industry out there, so we have to make sure that we change. I love new things. I love it because it helps disrupt what we're doing, and we have to keep changing. And again, I also like when people get creative, right?
Yes.
So don't think that your ideas are, not good or maybe too much or whatever, just bring them to me, right? Because even if we can't make it happen, it will plant a seed and help rethink things.
We need to be intentional on letting you know, intentional on giving you the feedback of the customer. I love your podcast, right? The State of Mind.
It's really a podcast in which we share stories of strength, well-being and resilience. It's focused on normalizing conversations on mental health. I actually shared my own personal story a year ago and I got a huge response based on that, which I never expected, never intended to.
We hear about mental health, but not many people are vulnerable enough to open up about their own mental health issues.
It really showed me that we should share these stories more, which is really where this is coming from. So I started already a year ago. I have about 20 episodes today, and now we're going external.
I think not only Microsoft's family can benefit from it, but everyone can benefit
exactly.
from it.
Yeah, and that's the goal, yeah.
I'm Iman, and I welcome you to the podcast, Coffee with Me, Customer Success on the Frontline.